everyone. So yes, I'm filming on my phone and I'm sorry about that. I don't feel well enough to set all the camera and lights up at the moment. And I am mostly over the sinus infection now, but it has left me with a lingering problem. Yes, I mentioned in a couple of videos that my ears feel really blocked, and they still do. I had to speak to my GP this week, and it turns out I have something called Eustachian tube dysfunction.
Science time!
So basically the Eustachian tube is a tube in the middle of your inner ear, and it regulates pressure in your ear, and it makes sure that the air inside your ear is equalized with the air outside. It filters debris and things like that. And what can happen sometimes is that this tube in the middle of your ear basically becomes either blocked or it develops a pressure imbalance, which is what has happened with me. My ears are as dysfunctional as the rest of me. When that happens, it means that you get symptoms like sometimes muffled hearing, a feeling of fullness in your ears, you get pain in your inner ear, right, here. You get sometimes tinnitus, I have had a really lovely high-pitched whining in this ear for days now. And the worst thing is that because your ears regulate your balance, it can make you feel dizzy. Now, I've been told that this problem should go away by itself, but it might take 2 to 3 weeks to do it. Yay! And in the meantime, I just have to use some nasal spray and, do whatever I can. Do that thing where you pinch your nose and you try and make your ears pop, and just hope that they go back to normal, because there are options that you may have to undergo if they don't go back to normal in that time, and I've read up on them and they don't sound fun. One of them is literally inserting some weird balloon into your ear and inflating it so that your ear goes pop, and no thanks. But yes, that is why there is again no sort of proper video this week, and I'm very sorry. I feel really guilty because even though there's 3 people that watch these videos, I hate not having something up every week. One of the things that is happening because of this ear thing is I'm getting really bad sore throats, so I'm just hoping I don't actually need my adenoids out or something, because I feel very much too old for those sort of procedures. But as is often the case when I am under the weather or I don't have time to do anything too much, I kind of want to know, what would you like me to be doing? So when my ears hopefully have gone pop, I will just say, by the way, that if I hold my nose and blow, they do pop, but it's the action and then the pop is 5 seconds later. It's not instant. There's definitely something going on in there. But yes, when they are back to normal, what would you like to see on this channel? I am your willing slave. I'm sorry, I wish I hadn't said that. I've made it weird. This is an opportunity for you to say, actually, I really like it when you do quizzes with Leslie, or actually, I like it when you go places and you just do a vlog, or can you talk about this, Emma, because I'm interested in that. Let me know in the comments, because, I do this channel mostly just for me, for fun, but there's no point in making videos that nobody actually wants to watch, right? So if there is something you would like from me, say it down below and I will try to get that done for you when I am feeling better. There is an excellent dog walking past. I'm just going to admire it as it goes down the hill. Right, that's enough waffle. I'm going to go and take my ears and the rest of me and maybe lie down for a bit, because you really do, with this thing I've got going on, feel constantly like you're, on some sort of boat on a rocky sea. And, there's only so much of that you can take before you start feeling quite nauseous. I will talk to you all next week. If you enjoyed this very quick catch up, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can click on my floaty head up there if you would like to subscribe, and last week's video is over there. Hopefully I will be feeling better soon and I can get back to normal. But until then, take care everyone. Bye.